Yo, Ziggy here, bringing you some Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Yeah. Now, this game has been out for about, I don't know, 1 week now. Been playing it a lot. You know, I'm a search and destroy kind of player, so this game mode right here, Classical Objective, is, you know, in my wheelhouse. I love it. I'm going to talk about pretty much, you've already seen videos of the game. Now, I want to give like my review of it, because one thing I've noticed is whenever anybody put out a review on day 1 or day 2, they got slammed by PC people about how, well, you haven't played it long enough, how dare you do a review. It didn't matter if it was good or bad. It seemed like this game started a big old war between console and PC people for, I don't know why. I mean, honestly, it's just a game. It's not that serious. If somebody says they hate a game, man, they hate the game, who cares? But, you know, obviously, I'm assuming that it was a big deal. It's kind of like when Instagram left Apple and joined Android. It seemed like that was a big deal too. Everybody was pissed off about it. Everybody had an opinion. Apple versus Android started up, and that's what this pretty much started when this game came out on console for some reason. I mean, it's not that big a deal. But with that said, the game is a lot of fun. I'm having a blast on it. Definitely worth 15 bucks or 12 bucks if you have the PlayStation Plus, or if you have Microsoft points and you're looking to buy a game. I highly recommend this game, or highly suggest it. Definitely worth the buy. One thing I love right away, if you noticed, it was at this lobby, it was about 3 a.m. It was just me and my cousin playing and 2 or 3 other people on the other side, and they fill the game with bots, so the lobbies are always going to be full and you can enjoy it. Now, the cool thing about these bots is that, one, they're not stupid all the time. Now, there are moments where if you catch them from behind or anything like that, they just kind of lock up and freeze, and they're pretty bad. But that's if the person is not controlling him. Like if you know, AI is controlling the bots. When you die, you can control these bots. Like you notice, I died and I was able to jump right back in the game. So it is cool knowing that the bots aren't just going to sit there and be stupid for you in these game modes. You can control them and, you know, finish the job you started, whether it's killing somebody or, you know, planting the bomb or defusing the bomb. So that's awesome to me. I love, you know, lobbies are always full. Now, obviously, whenever you have a full lobby of real players, it's even more fun. But I like the fact that there's not going to be a, you know, looking for others to join to get the game started or anything like that. The game's going to start regardless, so it's always going to be full lobbies, which I love. Another thing that's awesome about the game is the game modes that they have are pretty fun, and you should know them. Like if you're a Call of Duty player, Arms Race is pretty much gun game. That game is probably the game mode that I found myself more successful at. You know, starting off, because I never played Counter-Strike on console, or I mean on PC, this one anyways. Now, there was a Counter-Strike that we played when we were kids back in like 1999, and I mean it pretty much looks like this actually, kind of, but I mean it's just you know, those games that came out of those times. So there was Doom and Wolfenstein 3D and Counter-Strike, all that stuff, you know, was around, that was popular, and you know, you just had fun just running around shooting people, and that was pretty much it. Times have changed. You know, obviously, if you've been heavy on Call of Duty only, it's going to be weird playing a game like this. Not necessarily because of the looks or anything like that, but because you're used to aiming down sights. You're used to, you know, having a interaction. I guess it's a little bit different than, you know, what PC people experience. So I can understand why there was a big battle between PC and console in regards to somebody saying this game sucks because there is no ADS and stuff like that. Because if a hardcore Counter-Strike player that's been playing this game for a long time, there's been years there. They've done all this stuff way before Call of Duty even came out. So there's just that factor, like a respect factor, I guess. You know, hey, you know, this game was pioneers, you know, what make people, you know, like Call of Duty today and things like that. So obviously Search and Destroy was probably something that they come up with first, or, you know, some other franchise, and everybody just associates it with the Call of Duty and think, hey, they did it first, you're copying them, which is not the case. Counter-Strike has a bunch of stuff that's been out for a long time. So, you know, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why the wars started with that. But in the end, it's a fun game. It's on console now, so let's not cry about it. It's a game that, like I said, worth the 15 bucks, and it's on Xbox Live. It's on PlayStation Network. Play it, have fun, enjoy it, and never eat soggy waffles. I'm gonna steal that from CP. And yeah, peace.